It's not just the concert goers who were affected by this tragedy. The emergency and trauma staff at all of the area hospitals were inundated with the wounded, and it was all hands on deck. I sat down with some of the staff from University Medical Center. We are on the heels of the worst mass murder in the history of the United States. This was a massacre in the desert. This hospital has been beyond phenomenal in responding to this trauma.
I am proud to say I am sitting among lifesavers who have dedicated their lives to, at a moment's notice, being able to make those life-saving split-second decisions that for a, quote, normal person, non-medical person like myself, I would panic. And they have been taught not to panic and to focus on the person who is literally dying in front of them. And that's incredible.
How many patients were you hit with in the first 12, 24 hours?
There was over 100 patients, 100 plus patients that traveled through UMC doors. Within the first couple of hours, there were probably 59 patients plus that came into the trauma center.
When something like this happens, when you step back and look at it, what do you say to yourself about something like this?
I mean, I think it's awful. I mean, there's really no other word to describe it. I'm proud that we were able to step up and deliver at the time, but I'm disappointed that, you know, my specialty shines in times of tragedy.
And when it starts happening, you have no idea how deep the wave is, do you?
Chaos is the norm, and it's not only do we not know, I think it's impossible to know accurately, so you have to prepare for the worst.
And what these miraculous men and women call ordinary, the rest of us call extremely extraordinary.
I hope when the dust settles a little bit here, you have one of those, what I call good tireds. When you get home, you're tired, but you say, hey, we stepped up at the right time. I was hearing from people in the community, from patients, and from families here. They sure noticed it, so good job. I want to thank both University Medical Center and Sunrise Hospital, especially their trauma teams, all the nurses and doctors who work continuously through the night and into this week to help the innocent victims. Our thoughts and prayers are with Las Vegas, the victims, their families, and everyone touched by this tragedy. We have committed to provide counseling behind the scenes to the survivors we have spoken to today, and I know they'll appreciate your prayers and support from near and far. A special thanks and recognition to the Las Vegas Police Department, who were boots on the ground when this tragic event started and saw it through to the end.